subject, akong nanay ko guys, subject verb agreement. So, why do subject and verbs have to agree? Anyone has idea? Ganong kailangan ang subject and verb na ganong kailangan sila mag-agree? So, Sir Mark. Malama? Okay. Travis, Pedras, Istan. Okay. So, ano ni ay use this guy para na mabuang sentence. Well, it's actually right. Okay. In short, para to ensure grammatically correct ng sentence para mas masabtan sa listener and also para mas masabtan sa listeners and wala yung mali-mali ng mga grammar. And second is how to know what are the rules in subject verb agreement. So we have two rules in subject agreement, which is singular subject and plural subject. I know, singular and plural. And we're going to talk about singular plural subject and singular verb. So if we have subject, if the subject is singular, it also ends with singular verb. If we have subject plural, we have verb plural. So how do we use it? So dali lang kayo sa kay, for example, imo daw subject kay singular, kailangan ko mag-end ko imuhang verb as a singular. For example, Dan is playing. Kung may subject ato? Dan. Kung may ang verb ato? Playing. Mato. And for example, sa plural, Dan and Mark is playing. Kung may subject ato? Dan and Mark. Okay. Kung may verb ato? Playing. And kung nakalay sila doon? Okay. So, ano ni Miss Venezuela, nasa ilahin no, kay ang singular, it talks about only one person. Siya rin yun. Like for example, he, him, you, and ang plural, they, we, them. The example, another example of singular is I walk. Another example of plural is they walk. Diba? Yes, niya? Yes, all. Thank you. Woo!
Regular or plural according to the meaning of the sentence. So, the word some, most, all, or none can use a singular verb or plural verb depending on what they are talking about. So, example, some of the girls were upset. So, ang girls is more than one person. Mga siya ang plural. So, then ang ginamit ba yung plural verb is singular. Then, next example is the exam of ice cream is 10. So, ang ice cream is one thing. Mga siya ang singular. Then, ang ginamit ba yung singular verb is S. Then, next is that. When any of the following independent pronouns is the subject, the verb is singular. Everybody, each, no one, another, anybody, nobody, every, nothing, everything, anyone, either, neither, everyone, somebody, someone. So, indefinite pronouns are always singular. So, we take a singular verb. So, example, every man and woman in this fall in a verb. So, the subject is everyone, every man and woman. The word every makes the subject singular. So, therefore, the ginamit na singular verb is S. Then, 11. Expressions of time, money, wind, and distance are singular and then if the word is plural. So, even if the subject looks plural, use a singular verb if it refers to one amount or one period of time and one week or one stat. So, for example, in 2 years is a long time to wait. So, on 2 years is one period of time. One period of time that yan regarding the similar verb is. The next example is $1 million was given back to the owner. So, $1 million is one amount of money. Then, yan gamit na singular kahit money was. Next is with the amount of money. Well, with the amount of money refers to separate units. The verb is plural. So kalitat sa markais, nagpasabot sa pagsagasang na separate unit. Separate unit o plural, plural ang kalitot. So, example, 25 centavo points per fan. So, subject and name is in the subject is 5 points. Muna siya ang subject. 5 points. Two means separate points. Then gamit tayo na plural verbs is only where. Then 60, 100 is so girls were added to the budget. So, same naman yan. So, kung matiskot daw tao, kung ang diskutan ako ang magtagpasilyo o magtagpasil ng marta is dapat separate unit na gamito ang plural verb sa mga where, are, o tugal pa. Next, the following verbs are always plural. Can, rooster, learn, sleeper, share, ta. However, if the world appears, use the verb in singular. So, the word world, can, rooster, learn, sleeper, share, ta, are always treated as plural nouns. So, they are plural verbs. So, example is the pants are turned into two. So, pants is always plural. Then, gamit tayo na plural verb is are. Next, the pair of scissors was placed on the table. So, Diba, mayroon na salita na may S sa dulo. Sa dulo kaya parang rural na. Rural kita, pero isa lang ang ibig sabihin. Kaya gumagamit tayo ng singular verb tulad ng is or was. Example, mathematics is my favorite subject. So, ang mathematics is isang siyakat subject. So, isang natin S sa last is itawag naman siya na singular. Then, ang gigamit tayo nga singular kay S. Then, the latest news is alarming to the public. So, ang news is mukhang, diba, ang news is mukhang corrupt. Pero isang balita o information ang tinutukoy. Kaya S ang gamit niya po. The next is when the word is preceded by a plural when it is preceded by a singular verb. So, kailangan ang paggamit sa numbers o the numbers. Ang numbers is mga siya ang plural. Then ang the numbers is mga siya ang singular. So, ang numbers of kasabot na daghan and daghan. Then daghan is small na plural ang gamit. Then, plural verbs is art. Then, the numbers of the numbers of refers the total count of amount. Therefore, say a singular verb. So, ang total na ihap sa mga students sa tuwas wala pa lang na record. So, ang subject kay the number. Wala ka ihapon. Oo, dahil ang ginamit tayo is S. Wala siya ang singular verb. The next is when functions are used, the words and the object of English.
Ito pa. Dari ka na. Dari.
Are used have one part, one third, and the last. The verbs are given to not that comes after all. So,
Doesn't it?
one half of the cake, one shop. So, the none after all is cake. The cake is singular. Therefore, ang ginamit na singular verb is was. Next is 1/4 of the employees are attending the seminar. The noun after of is employees is muna siya. Ang employees is muna ang plural. Then, ang ginamit tayo na plural verb is only there.
Okay, good morning everyone. So, we're going to tackle about the sentence structure. So, my topic is simple sentences and compound sentences. So, what is simple sentences? So, simple sentences are sentences that express a complete idea. So,
kaning multiple sentence is kaning independent clauses na nila siya na hindi na niya need of support para ito mas perfect ba ang sentence kay mga complete naman siya. So example niya is one. She was kaya simple sentences kay wala siya kaning combination sa subject and verb. So for example, she was in the class. So ang subject is kaning what? She. And yung kaning verb is kaning was. And another example is what? Sulat ako. Another example na. So magbabahan ako na. So another example is another example is the long part clause. So, asa ang pala nila, asa ang subject and ang verb.
Ito.
Ang subject is go. Then ang verb is very good. So, ang simple sentences, dili na siya little support na palaw or short sentence na siya. Basta kay complete ito yung idea. Mo siya simple sentences. And then let's proceed to compound sentences. So, compound sentences are formed by connecting two or more simple sentences with the words and, but, so, nor, or for, yet, also called conjunction. So, mas lagi na ito conjunction. So, kaning ano siya?
Top.
Ang compound sentences example is kaning she was in the class ay wala siya combination niya siya sa independent and dependent clauses gimusol. Kaning wala siya ang independent dependent din kani siya independent yang wala ni kay murag two sentences kita kay isa siya ka sentences but siya kama ay kaning kama bitaw para mainhan yung gigamit sa ginaling na words o ginaling na mga words. So yun, ano siya, there are already kama before its conjunction, but this word is not always followed. So dili ako siya kaning sa tanang sentence niya kay gagamit ng kama ano matawag siya nga compound sentences. So that's all. Yes,
are formed by using an independent clause and with dependent clause. The dependent clause expresses a complete idea when the regulatory kanina, but the dependent clause is also called a subordinate clause that hindi siya complete so kailangan ang complete sentence is like combination because there's an independent clause and dependent clause. Like there are many words you can use to form complete sentences. Complete sentences they can refer to condition. Like example of position, the word although or despite. Then sa sign is a using is or why, then the reason is because or as. Then also the subject is which or who. Then the example of complete sentence is that although she completed her literature review, she still needed to improve it because it was to revise the nursing test was difficult as we needed to critical analysis the article. So, muna yung kanilang review, ang kanilang kaya clause is kani the assignment was completed. Then ang kanila yung naniniwa ka sentences na nagsumpay, no niya ang tanang pasabot na ano, dependent clause. The assignment was completed but felt the reference was not needed. Only siya, ang naniniwa ka sentences is independent clause. Then kanila yung last na sentence is dependent clause. Only siya, suppose na yung part balik yung pa sentence na ibang-ubay. Then ang sa ka-example is, all know the example tomorrow. We did not feel confident we would pass since we had not been to revision classes. So, no, yung play ka ng college niya na puro ka sentence ng pag-ugat ang independent clause. Kung naman mo ang isa ang difference between complex sentences and non-complex sentences. Difference nila is na complex sentence is na ano ba, isa ka